This document links to the functions and equations topic of the IB Maths syllabus. It looks at the whole process of graph transformations, and on each of the subsequent problems you can explore each of these different types of graph transformations, and you can also look at reflections in both the x-axis and y-axis on pages 4.1 and 5.1. So on page 1.3 it gives you a whole load of information about how the sliders all work, and if we go ahead and look at the page 2.1, we can see them in action. Okay, so what we have happening here is we have two functions. The blue function is the starting function, the red function is the transformed function, and if we change the value for a, you can see that effectively it has the effect of a translation vertically and only vertically. If we want to see an animation, if you're running computer software, you can start to get students to see that from the starting function to the transformed function, that there's simply just a gradual shifting up of a length of 2. So that animation works best on the computer software, and not so good on other platforms, just purely because of computing power. If this graph doesn't help you see really what's going on, it's graph 5 of several that are pre-programmed in. If I change it to graph 6, I get a logarithmic function. If I go to graph 4, I've got trigonometric functions, or linear functions, or reciprocal functions, or there we have a simple parabola. And what students will soon realize is that graphs such as this cubic, which have lots of features but not too much repetition, are often sometimes the best ones to look at when trying to detect graph transformations. So I'm going to go to page 3.1. Again, we've got the same controls. We can change the graph which we're looking at and see the same translation applied to different functions. And again, we've got the choice of changing the value for a, and we've got the animation properties going on as well. So as you go work through the document, you can start to see all the different types of functions, transformations, and all the tasks that you might do with them. And this is a great way of students to start to explore just exactly what each transformation does against a multitude of different starting points. They can then go on and tackle some questions from whatever textbook. That's it. That's all it does.